Welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to walk you through the 10 most common interview questions, and more importantly, we'll show you how to answer them with confidence. Whether you're just starting your career or preparing for your next big opportunity, these answers will help you stand out and make a strong impression. So grab a notebook, stay focused, and let's get you ready to ace that interview. Tell me about yourself. In this question, you must bring clarity, focus, and professionalism. This is not your life story. Highlight your professional background, emphasize your key skills, and tell us why you're the right fit for this role. Keep it relevant, keep it sharp, keep it compelling.
I'm a marketing graduate with over 3 years of experience in digital campaigns and social media strategy. I started as an intern in a small agency, and within a year, I was managing full campaigns for healthcare and hospitality clients. What excites me most is turning data into creative ideas. Like the time I boosted engagement for a clinic by 200% through a local awareness campaign. Outside of work, I love learning new tools like Canva and HubSpot. I'm now looking to grow in a role where I can take on bigger projects and make a meaningful impact.
Why do you want to work here? In this question, show that you've done your homework. Align your goals with theirs.
I've been following your company for a while, and I'm impressed by your commitment to innovation, especially in the way you use digital platforms to engage with patients. I read about your recent telehealth expansion, and it aligns with my passion for using technology to improve lives. I also appreciate your values: teamwork, transparency, and continuous learning. These are qualities I try to live by as well. I see this opportunity as a place where I can both contribute and grow.
What are your strengths? In this question, you must highlight 2 to 3 core strengths that directly support your ability to succeed in the role. Think about skills, traits, or experiences that show your value to the team or company.
My biggest strength is my ability to simplify complex problems and turn them into action. I'm also highly organized. In my last job, I managed up to 5 projects at once without missing a deadline. I'm creative, and I love finding new ways to reach people, whether that's through short-form video content or targeted emails. Lastly, I'm a strong communicator. I believe clarity is key, whether you're speaking with a client or working in a team.
What is your biggest weakness? In this question, you must choose a real weakness that won't harm your ability to perform the job, and explain how you're actively working on it.
I used to struggle with saying no. I would accept extra work, even when I was at capacity, because I didn't want to disappoint anyone. Over time, I realized this affected both my performance and well-being. So I've been working on setting clearer boundaries, planning more efficiently, and communicating more transparently with my team. It's helped me deliver better work and maintain balance.
Why should we hire you? In this question, you must sell your value. Explain what makes you the best fit for the job, not just in terms of skills, but also attitude, work ethic, and results.
You should hire me because I bring a unique combination of creativity, discipline, and purpose. I've already worked in fast-paced environments where meeting deadlines and hitting KPIs was non-negotiable. But beyond technical skills, I understand how to connect with people. Whether it's a client, a patient, or a team member, I'm the type of person who will take ownership, go the extra mile, and look for opportunities to improve things. Even when it's not asked, I'm confident that I can deliver results and grow with your team.
Describe a challenge you faced and how you handled it. In this question, you must tell a short, real-life story that shows how you faced a problem, took action, and got results.
At my previous job, we were launching a new digital service, and a week before the campaign, the key vendor we relied on dropped out. It was a high-stress moment. Instead of panicking, I called an emergency meeting, re-evaluated our budget, and identified 2 local alternatives. I personally negotiated with both, got one on board, and reorganized the timeline. The campaign launched with only a 2-day delay, and the client was impressed with how we handled the issue. It taught me that staying calm, taking initiative, and clear.
Where do you see yourself? In 5 years? In this question, show that you have goals and that this role is a meaningful step in your career path, not just a temporary job.
In 5 years, I see myself in a leadership role, managing marketing strategies across regions or departments. I want to mentor younger talent the way I've been mentored, and I'd love to contribute to building a company culture that values innovation, diversity, and long-term growth. Of course, I expect to keep learning through both experience and formal training, because the marketing field evolves fast, and I want to stay ahead.
How do you handle stress or pressure? In this question, your goal is to show that you stay calm, focused, and productive, even in tough situations. Employers want to know you won't crumble under deadlines or challenges.
I see pressure as a signal, not something to fear. When stress builds up, I prioritize my tasks, using a system that separates urgent from important. I take short breaks to reset my mind and avoid burnout. I've also learned that talking through things with teammates can solve 80% of the tension. For example, during a high-pressure product launch, I created a daily check-in routine that helped us stay aligned, reduce last-minute surprises, and actually make the team feel more connected and supported.
Tell me about a time you worked in a team. In this question, interviewers want to see if you can collaborate well, communicate clearly, and contribute to group success, not just work alone.
At my last company, we were tasked with redesigning the company website. It was a cross-functional team: designers, developers, and marketing. At first, there were communication gaps and misaligned expectations. I suggested using a shared board like Trello to track tasks and hold weekly syncs. I took on the role of communication lead and ensured that every stakeholder's voice was heard. Not only did we launch the website on time, but we also improved traffic by 35% within the first month. It reminded me that collaboration isn't just about working together. It's about listening and adapting.
Do you have any questions for us? In this question, it's your chance to show interest, confidence, and that you've thought seriously about the role.
Yes, thank you. I'd love to know more about what success looks like in this role over the first 6 months. Also, how does your team stay updated with the latest marketing or healthcare trends? Finally, I'd be curious to hear what you personally enjoy most about working here.
Don't forget to dress professionally. First impressions matter. Be 10 minutes early, always. Practice your answers out loud. Research the company's values and projects. Interviews aren't about being perfect. They're about showing you're real, ready, and reliable. Be honest, be confident, and always be yourself.